You take control to live life with a new perspective. Living your best life every day. Intentional Living with KLBK's Terry Furman. Sponsored by UMC Health System.
You know, depression is the leading cause of disability in the United States among people ages 15 to 44. In this week's Intentional Living, we talk about a not-so-new treatment for depression that is now gaining more traction for those who are resistant to the typical meds.
One of the things that we do here is we try to get at the underlying biochemical, physiologic problems that are contributing to depression and not just medicated. Ketamine is supposed to actually create new connections in the brain that will hopefully rearrange things so that you don't have depression in a good way.
If you've struggled with depression for years and years and nothing has seemed to help, there is hope.
Ketamine has been used for 50 years. It was traditionally used as an anesthetic both in and out of the hospital. Well, with time we discover that some drugs have additional uses. And so most recently in the last 20 years it's been used in a number of clinics and a number of studies for the use of drug-resistant severe depression.
Dr. Stephen Dalton with Lubbock Integrative Medical Associates says he gives some of his patients ketamine for depression.
Usually after they've failed drug therapy for their depression, severe refractory depression. And most of the patients that we treat have been actually referred by psychiatrists for treatment.
Dr. Dalton says ketamine is not effective in everyone, but according to literature, you'll know in 2 treatments whether it's going to work, so it's pretty quick.
With what we use in the clinic in treating refractory depression, it's usually used IV. We can turn it on, we can turn it off immediately. But it can be used injection, it can be used as a nose spray, it can be used orally. So there's a lot of different ways that it can be used. But most clinics that treat for severe depression use it IV. Ketamine is not effective in everybody, but we've seen good results with most of our patients.
Now, if you're interested in learning more about ketamine treatments, you can contact Dr. Dalton at Lubbock Integrative Medical Associates at the number on your screen, 806-795-1393.